What's up guys, Alex here back with another video, and quick disclaimer before we start, this may very well be my last video and I will talk about that in this video and the reasons why. Of course, pretty sure everybody knows the reasons why, but who knows. So, if you know where we left off last time, we left off, let's see where we are now. We're probably in Dallas. Yeah, we're in Dallas. So we left Houston. We left the port of Houston, and we are going up to Tulsa, Oklahoma. Right here. To the place I've never been to. Now, this might very well be my last video on YouTube. And I'm gonna explain why, and I'm also gonna explain why it sucked that this is possibly my last video. I hope the audio is good. So, let's get started. This sucks to have to talk about, but as you know, YouTube is doing this. That was my phone. YouTube is doing this age verification thing where they're asking for people's IDs. Apparently, that's taking effect tomorrow. So, this could go one of two ways. This could go either they don't ask me for my ID. They don't ask for a picture of my ID. Because they're doing this to make sure, I just cut that car off, whatever. They're doing this to make sure that everybody that's on YouTube is above 18. Which, I started my channel in 2017. So, I was 15 or 16, I don't remember how old I was. When I started. Well, apparently YouTube doesn't care about that. They don't care about my age, so if they do ask me for my ID or a picture of my ID, I will not be sending them a picture of my ID. I just won't do it. So if they won't let me on their platform because I don't show a picture of my ID or send them a picture of my ID, then this is going to be my last video because I'm not going to do that. Like, I love making YouTube videos, and it's awesome to be able to do that, but I am not sending them my ID. So, that's the whole thing behind that. It's more or less, I don't feel like sharing my ID because it's got my address on it, it's got, information I don't want people to have, but I'm not doing it. Not at all. So, if this is my last video, okay, I'm sorry. But if it's not, cool. I'll keep doing YouTube as long as I can. But yeah, if they hit me with, oh, you're underage, you need to send us a picture of your ID. Yeah, no, forget about it. I'm good. So, I'm not stopping at the way station. So, if this is my last video, that's why. I know before I've taken breaks and I've said that I've said before that I was done with YouTube. But honestly, if they require me to show a picture of my ID, then yeah, I'm definitely just completely done. Not that I have anything against, well, in this case I kind of do. I don't hate YouTube for doing this. I'm not giving a company basically my whole identity. It's kind of crazy. And it's kind of stupid that they're asking for this because it's sorry. It's one of those things where it's an invasion of privacy, for one. And Yep, we are outside of Dallas. It's nighttime. We're probably going to be dropping off at night. Let's check the map and see what time we're going to be there. So it says we're going to be there at 1:08 a.m. We got 170 miles left. But look at how many miles are on the truck. $316,060 or 50. Quite a few miles on the truck. This is not the original profile that I've had for ATS. Honestly, I've redid my profile so many times on lost count. Like I can't seem to stick to one profile. I've restarted my account so many times because I want to drive this truck, and then I want to drive that truck, and I want to drive it brand new, and I'm going to put 1 million miles on my truck, but I never do. So this is actually the highest mileage semi-truck that I've had in the game. Like, honestly, this is it. I've never had a semi with 316,000 miles on it. And yeah, my goal is 1 million, but, you know, if I get 500,000 on it, then that's some miles for a semi. Now, I've restored the truck. They have an option where you can completely restore the truck. So I've done that. Only because I've crashed it a couple times, but honestly, I don't know. I love this truck. I really do. So that's the retarder. We are now in Oklahoma. I need to take this exit. But yeah, so this may very well be my last video. We'll see. Man, this truck is a beast. It sounds like one of those old Peterbilts. I said this in the last video. This truck sounds like one of those old Peterbilts. It sounds so good. It really does. You know what's funny? So, the power output of this engine far surpasses anything that's in the game currently. I mean, like, from SCS Software's, this engine is a monster compared to SCS Software's engines. Not that their engines are anything like bad, but still, they're not this. They're not. So this is the Cummins N14. Like I said in the previous video. Yeah, thanks for the tool thing. This engine, the reason I say it's an absolute monster of an engine is because, so when you get the mod, you'll get this engine obviously, but I can't remember if this engine came in a engine pack or if it was a standalone engine, but it produces 725 horsepower and 2,080 foot-pounds of torque, and it's an absolute monster of an engine. The heaviest thing I've pulled with this truck was the transformer from the Oversized Load DLC, which I love that DLC, I just never use it because the trailers and stuff are a pain. But I've pulled a transformer with this truck and it pulled it like it wasn't even back there. Like it pulled it pretty good. So there's that. I'm trying to reach this. That was close. That was really close. No, I did not have my. I wasn't even touching anything. The truck was just on its own. So, but yeah. I also said in my last video, I wish there was more failure points on the truck. I really do. Because if there was more failure points, think of how much more fun this game would be. Okay, that scared the heck out of me. I really thought that was an actual airplane for a second. I was like, whoa, wait, what? But it's in the game. That's pretty cool, though. They added airline sounds. I didn't realize. But yeah, I wish there was more failure points on the truck. Like if you didn't change your oil, then things would start happening. If you didn't change your transmission fluid, things would start happening. Like, you could destroy your engine really early by not changing the fluids, or not having, like, I wish they made it to where, even if it didn't show the actual oil, if you didn't change it in 10,000 miles, like if you went 10,000 miles over, or 10,000 miles, it would start to damage your engine after that point. Because that's what the normal oil change interval is for semi trucks, is 10,000 miles. And did you guys know? So my uncle used to work on semi trucks, or no, he used to work on the tanker trailers. I'm not sure if he worked on semis or not. But apparently the average semi holds 15 gallons of oil, supposedly. And the filter holds like a gallon and a half. I told my uncle it's pretty crazy that the filter holds as much oil as my entire truck does. My truck in real life, I hit the microphone. My truck in real life holds a gallon and a half. But it's just insane to me. I mean, it makes sense because they're traveling really, really long distances between oil changes. But still, 15 gallons of oil? Yeah, no thanks. I don't want to know what the oil change costs. No, thank you. I am good. I will, you know what? I will keep my sanity. And I will just not pay for the oil change on a semi. You know what? I'm just not even going to buy a semi because the maintenance seems brutally expensive. So on an average diesel truck, 5,000 miles-ish is where you should change the oil on an average diesel. For semis, it's 10,000 miles. I don't know why the difference is so big, but it's a huge difference. I don't understand why it's so big. But what I'm assuming, it's because the average diesel in like 3/4 ton and 1 ton trucks, they spin at like 2,000 RPM. Semi-truck engines don't spin much more than 1,500. So I'm assuming that's why but I literally, I have no idea. I have no idea. So do not quote me on any of this. However, I have been told that the semis hold 15 gallons of oil. So that's impressive. And as for why I did this video in 2 parts, I don't know how to trim videos using PC, so that's the main reason. And my last video was a little long. It was 31 minutes. Now, if it would have been 31 minutes for the whole trip, okay, that would have been great. That would have been fine. But 31 minutes to go. Well, to be fair, in my defense, I missed my exit because I was too busy chatting. I almost ran the red light because I was too busy chatting. Did I miss it? I missed it, didn't I? Where is the what? Where's the drop off? I know I'm at the right location. I just don't know where the beacon is. Wait a minute. What's over there? Okay, why is it all the way over there? It should be okay. We'll go over there and see if we can find it, but I don't know if we can. Or does it have it to where it's preset to where I... Oh, okay, okay. I see what's going on. I forgot that I changed the setting to where it's a preset drop-off point where I just park the truck. I don't have to click on the thing or nothing. I might do another, like, really short run. Oh, man, I almost had that, too. And stop. Okay. So let's turn the truck off. Let's see. I went 659 miles, consumed 90 gallons of fuel, and it took me 14 hours and 6 minutes. Well, it took me longer than 14 hours and 6 minutes, because But we are gonna go to Dodge City, Kansas. That's 300 miles. Arkansas, that's 200 miles. Let's see. Can we go that far? Let's go here. Correction, let's try to go there. Parking brake. I don't know why they don't just preload you. It's kind of crazy. So I gotta go over here. I figured it's a short run, and it doesn't seem like I've been recording for that long, so I'll do another one. But yeah, I wish there was more failure points, like if your brake lines get wore out. I know this is kind of like far-fetched, but if your brake lines get wore out, then you can leak air pressure, you can lose air pressure, and your whole truck will just stop. Or if you don't have air simulation turned on, you just won't have any brakes. Because they do have air simulation where if you hit your brakes too much, or you set the parking brake too much, it will lock up the semi's brakes. However, if you don't have that turned on, then you just lose your brakes because you don't have it turned on, so it's not going to lock the brakes up. But just those little details, or like you could run something over and blow a tire, or just something. Front wheel bearings could go out at 300,000-ish miles. Trailer wheel bearings could go out. Fires could be started. I've seen that happen on the side of the highway. I was on my way to, and it's on YouTube, I believe. It's either YouTube or TikTok, I don't remember which one. My uncle and I were going down the road, and we saw this big cloud of smoke just coming from up the road. And we were like, what is that? We passed it, and the whole semi-trailer was on fire. It was a car hauler. And the whole trailer was on fire because the wheel bearing got too hot, overheated, and caught fire. It probably blew up the tire too. But yeah, the semi was disconnected from it. I feel bad for course, if I got burned. But yeah, just stuff like that would be great. Or let's see what else. And what else? Man, I have not seen a single car on the highway. I mean, there's one way back there, and they're around, but I have not seen one single car on the highway in front of me this whole video. So, but yeah, that kind of thing, like, if that could be a thing, which I think it could, and I think it would add a whole new dynamic to the game. Like, if you let your truck fall apart, it will actually fall apart, kind of thing. I think, and they can just add it to the engine stuff, but I think, hold on. Apparently I'm still struggling with the cough, kind of. But I think it should be, like, if you go too long without engine maintenance, your seals can get wore out. Your engine could already start overheating. But if you, just little things, like you can, every once in a while you'll see a leak on the ground and you'll have to go to a maintenance shop to fix it. Why do I get the feeling that all this is coming to the game and I'm going to regret saying all this in the future? Be like, man, I shouldn't have said that on that video. But I just think it'd be cool. It'd add a whole new dynamic to the game. Is that gravity control? Yeah, I don't know why I'm coughing so much, but it really sucks. And I don't feel bad, I'm just coughing a lot. The road ends. The road does end. Reasons why I should never drive a semi-truck. These are the reasons. I'd probably be a horrible semi-driver. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. Would I be a terrible semi-driver? But I'll be honest, I probably would be. Truck was trying to figure it out for a second, but I got it. I've never been through this part of Oklahoma. At least I don't think I have. I think I have, actually. It's been a while, I don't know. Oh, it's 25 through here. Dang, why is the speed limit so... Route 66! Route 66! I found it! That's cool, they actually do have it in the game. I saw it on the ground. See? 66. Route 66. That's so awesome. I can't believe they actually have that. And I also can't believe that, one, they have a stop sign, and two, you gotta turn. You know what the first time I found out about Route 66 was? The Cars movie. Pretty sure that was a lot of kids' first time, but yeah, My first time ever finding out or hearing about Route 66 was the first Cars movie. Now I'm on Highway 400. And there's another stop sign ahead, of course. Classic with one way and blindsided the other way. It's typically how it goes. You look one way, you think you're clear. You know you're clear on the left, but then you forget to look right, and boom. Why are there so many stop signs? There's gonna be one coming out of the gas station, and one coming out of everywhere because why not? Okay, so here's something I don't get along this road. There's so many stop signs, and yet the speed limit is 65. Like, that doesn't really make sense. If it was 45, great. But you can't even get up to 65 miles an hour because there's so many stop signs, and now there's a red light. Now there's a red light. And I don't want to run the red light because I don't want to get hit by a car, for one, and for two, I really don't want to take it for running a red light. So we just gonna sit here and idle. I wish I had a wheel and pedal setup that I could use to manually shift the gears. You know how many times I'd stole the truck? It'd be a lot. Thank you, Freightliner, for starting me in 4th gear instead of 8th. Because it likes to do that a lot. Start me in 8th gear. Okay, people, lights green, go. Go, go, go. Go, go, go. Almost there if this semi would turn. If this truck would turn, we could go faster. But no, it has to go straight because I'm going straight, and that's how it always works. Seriously, I'll put my blinker on, and they'll put their blinker on. So sometimes I'll put my blinker on, I'll put the wrong blinker on, or I won't put a blinker on. As soon as I go straight, I'll turn. So sometimes I won't use a blinker when I turn, and that's why. Because the AI kind of mirrors you. It's strange. Have you guys ever had that issue where you'll be going to cross the train track and then the arms will just randomly, the lights will start flashing, and you'll hit an invisible barrier and the arms will come down? Because I've had that happen a lot. Let me know in the comments if you've ever had that happen. I'm literally almost here. I'm just hitting every red light. I'm 19 miles away. Sorry if this video is taking forever. Because now it seems like it is. But I am hitting every red light and every stop sign along my route. Come on, turn green, turn green. You know what? And I don't want to run it, but turn green, come on. No wonder my videos are so boring. I hit every red light in every single game that I ever play. Please turn green. They're green. No, they're turning. Dang it. I should have live streamed this. Sorry if the video is 45 minutes long. I should have just quit when I delivered. Okay, it's literally right up here. 16 miles away, and I have another intersection, and the light's probably gonna be red because of my luck. Oh, and I ended up in a tunnel. Sorry, cop. I knew the light was gonna be red because that's just my luck. I can't ever get a green light for nothing. Come on. And now it's gonna cycle through every red light except mine, of course. Okay, you can turn green any minute now. Thank you. Come on, car. Go. I hope this video isn't as long as I think it's gonna be, but I think it's gonna be 45 minutes because the freaking light won't, and now it's 30 miles an hour. See, I get every single slow speed limit, followed by every single red light. This is my American Truck Simulator life. Whenever I do play this game, this is how it always turns out. What do you know? I didn't have to stop at the stop sign. I just have to deal with the yield sign. But this is what happens every single time. I catch every red light. The speed limit is always slow. Except on the highway, but in the city I catch every single red light. Every single one that's ever been created, yeah, I've probably caught it at least once in this game. Like, I'll be trying to go from Washington to Houston, and I'll catch every single red light in every single city. It's like, come on, can't I at least get a green light? Just for once, give me a green light, but at least it gave me clear traffic, so that's nice. And sorry in advance, well, I would say in advance, but the video's almost over, and if this was boring to you in any way, I am... my bad. See what I mean? I made it that time, but every single time, well, not every single time, but most of the time. Most of the time that happens, and I'll hit an invisible barrier, and then I'll be like, really? Come on. Train noise. Alright guys, that is going to do it for this video. If you did enjoy, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and if I can, I will upload more videos. But I appreciate you guys for watching, and I'll see you later.